Okay, I couldn't find a YouTube video on a Ford Explorer 2011 to 15 rear spoiler removal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this spoiler off and I'm going to replace it with this one. The issue that you have with this is not your common clips, the body clips that you could just easily snap out. These things are pretty heavy duty, and what they'll tend to do is they'll grab the metal that's pressed into. The tool is required 11mm 7/16 12-point socket. Make sure it is a 12-point. Something long to pry with, heavy duty and long. A few body trim pieces. This is like this. I'm trying to make this brief. First thing you're going to do is take off this trim piece. Now it will move not down this way, but it actually pops out towards you. I'm about to do it. Okay. I kind of just grabbed in here, grabbed the corner and popped it out. I'm going to try to do it over here. Now keep in mind I'm pulling this way. You can use your trim tools if you like. But I know approximately where those clips are. And what I'll do is I'll pry from there. Of course, if I wasn't holding a camera too, I'd use the pry tools. It's a little more professional that way. Let's see if I can pull this down. Okay. Now you can, let's see. I can see where these clips are as you're trying to pry loose. Now, I wish that spoiler had these little clips. Wouldn't be as difficult. But now, the only one that's exposed is this one right here. Now you can work that one out and you won't bend anything. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take loose this. There's a 12-point in there. Take all those loose, and of course down here you got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take all those loose. So those 4, and that makes number 5 in this hole here. Okay, Ford threw me a curveball. This is a 2013 hatch, and it is a 13 12-point, preferably a deep well. We'll work on this. I took this one off of a 11. This one here is an 11 Ford Explorer, and it used a 11mm with 12-point. So you might have the curveball, you might have to use a 13, you might have to use an 11, 7/16, whatever you want to call it. Either one. I'd have both of them just in case you'd had a different size. If you're having little problems getting the plastic out of your socket, screw it on just a little bit and then pull your socket and then take it off. Little trick. Okay, disconnect. Let's get a wire here and be good to go. By the way, this is a lot easier with the hatch off. With the hatch off, I get in from this back side and I find exactly where those clips are, and I use these long pry tools to put pressure exactly where those clips are and pry them out. And you'll still bend the metal up a little bit just by even doing that because of how heavy duty these clips are. So I kind of find out why no one has a clip of this on YouTube. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try to pry this up without using my tools, and I'll let you know whether that works or not. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, but I actually grabbed this and I pushed up on it, shook the whole vehicle, putting all kinds of pressure on it. Like, it did pop up. A few of my clips broke. I don't care if the plastic clips break, that'll be fine. I can replace those. I just don't want to damage this as far as the integrity goes. And so far, this thing's pretty darn tough. So if it can handle me prying up on it like a crazy person, then maybe it'll work. Or try to record me acting crazy on this. Might want to take the whole hatch off. With the whole hatch off, you can reach in here with your pry tools and get real close to where these clips are located. Now these are just guide sections in here. You have a big piece that allows you not to be able to just slide the spoiler off, but it stays in there just as a guide. These, however, you see how it bent there's so much pressure it actually bends the metal up a bit. This one bent it up a good bit. So you got 4 clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips across this top of the hatch. And it was fairly easy as long as you use a long pry tool. I pried it up exactly. You can save your clips for sure. When you use a long pry tool. Okay, the neighbor's dogs are howling at us. I did manage to get it off by using a step ladder and working the far side, the driver's side here first, and I got to it by accessing that one clip that I could get to. I kind of pressed it in to where it would release while I pried on this other side. That way it'd only be prying against one clip on this side, and it popped it loose. And that way I could work my way to the other side. I used a long pry tool, got up on my step ladder, came through the back side and pried and popped it off. It takes a good amount of pressure to pop those loose. And I forgot to tell you earlier, make sure you remove this water nozzle line. Just pulls off. Okay, it should just come off if it didn't reattach itself.